I have front and back placed together. I will take neck width of 2 inches, then shoulder 4.5. Because I have two together, so I'll mark neck depth of the front 2 inches, then the back half, then I'll curve it out. Shoulder slant of 0.5, armhole of 5 inches. So I'll still mark shoulder here just to have the exact line. And I'll connect. Get the midpoint. Then come in by 0.3 and connect like this. I will input chest measurement of 5.5. Then I'll add 2 inches for sewing and ease allowance. Then I'll connect to the last point. Connect the shoulder slant. So at the edge, like, you can go up by 1 inch and connect. I just eyeballed it and connect and cut. It's not time to slant it, so open it up, front side facing front side. Place them together like so. Measure 4 inches. Mark and use a curve ruler and connect like this. Connect it to the other side. For the back opening, I'll go down by 5 inches because it doesn't have zip. Then I will use interface for the front and back after cutting it out like this. Here is for the front interface. It's on fold. I will just place it inside it like so. Then I'll cut it through. Just give it a cut at the back. This one is for the back. The same, place it and cut it through. This is for the front. Place them front facing front like this, then sew on the neckline. After sewing, make sure you notch. Flip it over and iron. This one is for the back. Placing front facing front. So I'll just pin down. So I'll switch it over to where I have the cut and sew on that side like this. After sewing, I'll cut it through. And notch. After flipping it over, if you want to just have a very perfect interfacing, you use hemming gum. After ironing, see how flat it is. So now I've sewn the shoulders and it's time to sew on the side. So you just mark out 1 inch and sew. That is the sewing allowance, 1 inch. I have to count the missing parts for the two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I'll cut 7 inches, 2 plus 1 inch. So it's better I make it 8 instead of 7 because you know how these two behave. For the shorter part of it, I'll cut 4 inches. So after cutting these 4 inches, I'll then cut all through. Then go to my sewing machine and gather all. I will gather all and come back to show you. This is for the inner, the two side. I have 29 inches on fold. So next thing to do is to bring it together like this. Then I'll go to the machine and close the side seam. I'm done gathering the tool. Now it's time to fix it at the edge of the gown. So first thing to do is to place the tool front side facing front. Then place the black inner just like this. I'll pin it down. You can still not pin down if you want. I'll pin it down like this because that's how you sew it. Just sew on 0.5 inch all through. This is what it looks like after sewing. So beautiful. I weaved the inner as well. Now it's time to place the short part of it, the short tool. So I'll place it on top of the fabric like this and sew. For the sleeve, this is just a basic sleeve draft for kids. I still have video on that. So I folded the tool and I'll cut through. I'll cut for the two sleeves. This is for the second one. So I'll sew on the line. Make sure you measure the arm of the child because it's excess. I had to cut through. On the shoulder line, place the tool front side facing front like this. Sew on 0.5 inch. Start from shoulder line to side seam line and do the same the other way. Next thing to do is to weave the inside so it will be neat. Now for the bow, I have 16 inches length and width of 7 inches. This 4 and 2.7. I decided to add a design, so I just placed this tool up here because I want to pleat the tool on it. Then I'll fold in like this, pin down. It will give it a very lovely effect. After which I'll bring it together and sew. After sewing the side, cut out the excess, then fold it back like this and sew the edges. So I'll cut it open and turn it. I've already turned it here and this is what it looks like after folding it like this. Isn't it beautiful? I will then use this to cover it up. With your hand needle, you can now tack it to the dress. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.